Hey, let me audio check. If you can hear me, please type in the question section that you can hear me, so this way I know the audio is working and we'll get started. All right. Okay, that's great, everybody. Just that's enough. I got enough people saying yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And we'll get started. Respect everybody's time. I got lots of people on here and still coming on strong. Well over 100 and some odd people here, with hundreds more registered. So I'm sure people are going to be fashionably late. Let me just get into it. For those people who don't know who I am, my name is Peter Wolfing. I'm an internet marketer. I've been online for 25 years, mainly in the network marketing space. I do some dabbling in affiliate marketing, and but I've been very successful in my own right. Most of the people on here are in some way, shape, or form know me, either through purchasing products from me or you're in some of my programs. If you see the screen that's on here, let me just make sure that you can see it. Great. If you cannot see the screen, hey, from Thailand, welcome. Wow, I've got people all over the world here. If you can see the screen, you'll see it says lazynetworker.com. That's one of my websites. This is not a biz op, it's a product. And this is kind of tie into introducing Alex here in just a moment, in that I do from time to time do work with Alex. We do some stuff together, and he put together a really great product called the Super Product, and I put together a bonus package with that. And now people on the webinar, they're not obligated to get this at all, but this is one of the perks that I wanted to give the people on that have purchased this. And I said, why don't I just open it up, so introduce people to Alice a little bit more. We'll just give it to everybody to introduce them to the whole package. But as you scroll down here, it's under $10. This ends tomorrow night at midnight. So if you want to get it, again, under $10 is going to expire tomorrow night at midnight. You will not be able to get it. And I put together 46 different bonuses. The two top ones are two of the four biggest ones: 3,000 BizOp leads, 30,000 co-regs full data leads. These are all full data. Everybody gets different leads, by the way. And these are two bonuses from Alex. The first one here you're seeing today, and this is Alex here, this handsome gentleman, and he is going to go over some ways that you can promote and generate leads and traffic on social media in different ways than he does. He's an expert in that area, and I think you're going to get a lot of great information. Now, regardless of whether or not you buy this package, I certainly hope you do, and I think it's definitely going to be worth it. You see all these bonuses here that you're going to get by doing that. He'll be able to give you some usable information to promote anything you're doing, whether it's anything I'm doing or perhaps anything you want to do, and for years to come. Now, this is evergreen information, which means that you're going to be able to use this forever in anything you're doing. So pay attention to what he's doing. This is being recorded as well, but the recording is only going to be available to people that buy this package, okay? So we're going to give this available here, and then we're going to coordinate with Alex to do this second one, which is going to cover more topics, and he'll come on and we'll announce this to the members, which will only be for paid members for this package. Again, under 10 bucks, and it expires midnight tomorrow night. So if you want to take advantage of that, go to any one of these links that are on this page. If I scroll down, there's quite a bit to go down, but all the way down on the bottom, and again, you're getting all this stuff here, but if you go down to the bottom, you can go and click here to order. It'll take you to Alex's page. You're getting all of his products as well on top of these products, and he'll be able to show you through webinars and different things how he markets, how he generates leads, and how you can make money online, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Alex, and is Alex Jeffereys. He is abroad. You'll notice by his accent that he does not live here in the United States, but that's perfectly fine. And he is an expert in affiliate marketing, generating leads, traffic, and all sorts of stuff. So this way, you can work from home, which is what we all want to do here in the industry that I promote, as well as affiliate marketing. And again, you will be able to find the information that he has is powerful, very powerful. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to turn the screen back and show it over to Alex, and he's going to take it from there. Alex, how you doing today, buddy?
How's it going, buddy? Good to be speaking with you, Peter. If everybody can hear me okay, please let us know in the chat box. I'm having a bit of audio issue listening to Peter, so I'm hoping it's his end and not my end, so I can just continue, deliver the value, pass over the knowledge, and everything runs smooth. And also, Peter, if you want to make me an organizer so I can actually see the chat box, that would be brilliant. Right now, I'm only a presenter. So
okay, there you go.
Okay, now I'm perfect. I can see the questions box. Let me just move this across. Hey, how's it going, everybody? If you can hear me okay, please let me know in the chat box if you can hear me okay. This is Alex Jeffereys speaking. Just want to do a quick audio test. As Peter was speaking there, it was breaking up a lot. I was having a very hard time hearing Peter. I was catching bits and bobs. Looks like he's got a great bonus for y'all. He's giving all that away for a bonus for 10 bucks. And I'll talk to you about the affiliate marketing side of things. So Larry says I'm breaking up, and everybody else says they can hear me okay. So I'm going to dive into this, and I'll keep an eye on the chat box. And then if anything, basically, if I see anybody saying it's breaking up, then I'll let you know. Chuck says it's fuzzy. But everybody else is saying okay. Okay, cool. So Peter, definitely, you know, if you want to take any notes and let me know if you've got any questions as I progress, you could just chip in at any time. Okay, dude?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, my brother. So basically, welcome everybody. My name's Alex Jeffereys. So, you know, I get excited when I'm on one of these calls. I start to speak fast, and I will slow down when I get into my rhythm. But I get very excited when I get to speak to it in front of a new audience. And the reason I get excited is because, you know, something that, you know, when I started out in the early days within internet marketing, I've been doing internet marketing since about 2004. You know, I remember all of these gurus, and they never used to look after us. They were out for themselves. They didn't care about anybody else. And I made a pledge to myself. I said, you know what? I am going to become successful no matter what. I had a burning desire. I was going to be unstoppable. There was no question of a doubt that I was going to be successful. And I said, you know, when I do become successful, I do crack this code, I'm going to go out there and help as many people as possible do it too. And I'm going to build a brilliant business around it. So it wasn't just I had this passion to help people. I knew I could cut a sub niche in the internet marketing space and build a successful business. Now, I built a brand called marketingwithyou.com. It started off as a domain name. One day I said, look, I'm going to build this domain name called marketingwithyou.com. We're marketing with you, not to you. I'm going to build a blog on there, and I'm going to start helping people. And basically, it's very exciting to then grow that business. In fact, just last week, Inc. 5000 was released, and we actually got rated the 935th fastest growing company in America. So 935. So marketingwithyou.com is the 935th fastest growing company in America. And we're a very small internet marketing business. So we generate millions of dollars. We sell information products. And that's predominantly what I want to talk to you about, is generating traffic and, you know, what you should be doing with that traffic. So with this introduction here, I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit. So I know Peter's does a lot of network marketing. I watch his videos. You know, the guy's a great speaker. He's been doing the business for a good period of time. Very interesting gentleman. We spoke on the phone several times. But one thing you know, I really like to do is I like to build a information business. I like to sell my own information, and let me explain why. Once upon a time, I was an affiliate, and actually, if we just look at my JVZoo account, I'm still an affiliate. I'm not the best affiliate. You know, yesterday I drove 14 clicks, I made 18 bucks. Okay, so we still drive some traffic, but that's not the focus of my business. Actually, the focus of my business is actually having affiliates drive us traffic. So yesterday, we had 8,000 hits of traffic generated to us. We paid out affiliates 2,462 bucks. And my daily profits was 323 bucks. Now, you may, in the chat box, you may say, well, that's a fantastic amount of money, or you may say, that's not a decent amount of money. And I'll actually compensate both sides of that. So on the one side, you know, 323 bucks, you know, you put that over, you know, that's about, you know, that's a decent income. If you look at that over a month period, that's a decent automated income. I'm sure anybody here would like a $10,000 a month income. Now, what starts to happen is when you generate $10,000 a month, you want to make more, whether it's greed or ambition, right? So I'll actually talk to you about generating more as well. So I think info marketing is the best business in the world because, you know, other people generate traffic for you. Other people drive you traffic. The great thing is that you can automate the whole business, you can run it from anywhere in the world, and you can build on a shoestring budget. Now, let me ask you a quick question in the chat box so I know the crowd here. Who already has an information business and who doesn't? So just say yes or no quickly in the chat box, please, just so I can really gauge. Again, I really want to know. And I'm going to give you some breakthroughs if you don't. Okay, perfect. Now, if you do want an information business, then in the chat box say I do, because there's a lot of no's, yeses right now. So if you do want an information business, say you do. If you don't, say I don't. At least I understand who I'm speaking to. So I can speak about all sorts of different things. Cool. Well, there's not one I don't in the chat box, which is, okay, there's two not sures. Debbie says not sure, Karen says not sure. So let me just explain why, why I think it's the best. Quite simply, you can start on a shoestring budget, you can automate it, and you don't need to be an expert. You can leverage other people's information. So once you do that, you basically then can just leverage other people's traffic. So let me just talk you through the 6 stages to the business so I can really explain the steps, okay? So there's only 6 stages to my business. Stage 1 is the niche. I'll actually write these down in the mind map for you. So stage 1 is the niche, okay? The niche. Then after the niche, there is the information product, right? And I'll talk you through these deeper now. Then after the information product is the sales material. In fact, if you go to if you go to lazynetworker.com, that's Peter's sales material, okay? Just to explain what I mean by sales material. It's a sales letter, okay? After that, you have the automated website. Okay, so when somebody comes and makes a purchase, that's what happens then. I'll talk you through it. Then after that, you have traffic, and after that, you have email marketing. Okay, they are the 6 stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not deviate from those stages. I have run a multi-million-dollar company within these stages, and that is it, okay? So that kind of makes things a lot simpler than the gurus out there try to tell us. They'll tell us all these different gimmicks and methods and all of these fancy things to sell us, but the reality is this is all I do. So I'll quickly talk you through them. So with regards to the niche, you need to pick a hungry marketplace. You need to pick a hungry niche. There's no point in going up there and picking some PLR product and then saying, oh, well, I'll just see if I can sell this. Because you have made a fatal mistake of not finding a hungry marketplace. So how do you find a hungry marketplace? Well, quite simply, you want to start doing some research on Google. It's very simple. Use Google, and you could look at maybe 5 things that you're interested in, whether you're an expert in yourself, whether you know an expert in, or you could become passionate. You would want to become passionate about something. So for me, for an example, I'd like to play the piano, and I could become passionate about the piano. I'm not an expert. I don't know an expert, but I could be passionate about it. So I want you to write down about 5 different topics. You're either an expert, you know an expert, or you could become passionate about that topic. And then I want you to go to Google and actually start to do some searching on Google with regards to the niche. Now, when I say searching, there's two things I would look for. Right? So number 1 would be topic name. So it'd be topic. So whether it's play the piano or guitar or how to play soccer or make money online or whatever it may be. Okay, whatever the topic plus forum. So I'd put how to play the guitar forum. Okay. Now this will give you an indicator of how active that marketplace is with regards to the marketplace, right? Are these forums busy? Are people talking in them? You could do this in about 3 minutes flat, from picking an idea to go in and find out, is this active? I mean, let me be very clear. I don't ever use Google keyword searches. I don't use any type of fancy software. I keep it very simple, very basic. This is what I do. This is what I teach. And also, just to give everybody peace of mind, since 2008, since I've been coaching, to now, I don't know anybody else who has created more success stories within the internet marketing niche than I have myself personally. And, I used to say, I don't say that with ego, I say that with passion, but I realize now it is very egotistical. I'm out there, I'm trying to be the best of the best, okay? So, there's passion there, but I've definitely got a big ego when it comes to, creating success stories. So, this is what I do, okay? It's a very simple method. Okay, now next, the other side of it is, that's the first side. The other side would be topic plus, now it would be a search term, right? So the search would be ebook. It could be video course. It could be membership. It could be expert. It could be training, right? It could be workshop. Okay, so what do I mean by that? say you know you're an expert on, or you know an expert in, or you've already established this, or you could become passionate about a certain topic, then you know you'd go, you know, let's just call it piano again. Let's say it's piano again. I would say piano ebook, or piano video course, piano membership, piano expert, piano training, piano workshop. And I would start to search, put those into Google, and I'd start searching. And what this is going to start to do is bring up the different people who are selling to the marketplace. Is this making sense so far, Peter? Making sense to everybody else? Let me know in the chat box, does this make sense? What we're doing is we're making an assessment on the marketplace. This is the activity of the marketplace in forums, the people talking in the communities and asking questions. And then over here, we're looking at the people who are selling. Because if you put in, you know, guitar ebook, it's going to start showing you all of the different sales letters for guitar ebooks and stuff. Okay, what we're looking for is competition. Competition is key. You know, most people say to me, well, Alex, you know, I'm not looking for a saturated marketplace. If the marketplace is saturated, I'm looking for a niche where nobody's already been in. Listen, that's the best way to fail, right? You want strong competition, which I'll get into in a moment, right? Competition is key. So if you see competition here, we're happy. Okay, moving forward to the next thing, information product. Now, if you're the expert, you can create the information product, right? If you're not the expert, you can, right? You can partner with somebody. You can buy the rights. You can interview someone. Okay, and there's other ways here. But if you're the expert, you can create something. And if you're not, you can partner with somebody, buy the rights, interview somebody. Okay, so what you create? Well, there's only 3 things you can create: an ebook, an audio, or a video. Okay, so right now, as an example, just to throw something out there, we're creating a video live. Okay, I'm actually creating a video, but I'm doing it live. Now, Peter would be able to take this video, and if he wanted, you know, he's actually selling it part of a package. But if the information was good enough, and people was like, "Wow, Peter, that was really good information," then Peter would be able to sell this video. Okay, so he's now actually got, you know, he's interviewed somebody. He's actually got an expert to create the information, like any of you could do. Okay, so another cool thing is, once you create a video, what you're able to do is you're able to strip out the audio, so you're able to get the MP3 out of the video. So now you have a dual product. You have a video and an audio, so people can watch it or listen to it on the go. Also, then you can have the audio transcribed into an ebook. So you have a multimedia course. You can make a video, and now you can have a video, an audio, and ebook. And now you have, everybody studies differently. Some people like to watch videos, some people like to listen, some people like to read. With one video, you're able to cover all 3 things. Okay? Okay, cool. Now, if you're the expert, I like to create a product like this. One problem, one solution. So with regards to the game of golf, let's just say there's 2 different people. They're both experts. One person's going to teach the whole game of golf. In fact, I have a PGA client. He's you know, a past pro golfer, and he wants to teach the whole game of golf. And this is what I say to him. Okay, he's really excited about teaching the game of golf, and I'm like, I'm really excited about the game of business, my friend. So if you go into the golf niche and I go into the golf niche, I'm going to whoop your ass, not in golf, but in business. Here's why. He wants to teach everything about golf. I'm just going to teach one specific thing, whether it's how to drive straight, or it's how to putt, or how to get out of the sand, or how to get out of the rough, or how to swing your club, or how to position your body. Whatever it would be one specific thing. Now, why one problem, one solution? Because I'm able to create the information a lot quicker, and I'm able to get it to market a lot quicker. But on top of that, I'm able to be specific. Because if somebody's on the internet and they're looking for, you know, how to better my golf swing, they're going to come across my product. My product's going to be very specific to that sub-niche versus they come across this big golf program. You with me? So when somebody sees my product, they're going to be like, wow, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, in the internet marketing niche, which I operate in, if you think about it, I have products on everything from niche research, product creation, I have how to write sales letters, how to drive traffic, how to build a list, how to build sales funnels, how to do videos. I have so many different products under the umbrella of internet marketing. Are we clear? So just the fact is, you know, one problem, one solution gets you to market quicker, and you're able to build multiple products thereafter. So this is why I tell my golf client, if he wants to go and create the whole training on golf, I will kick his ass, because I'll just focus on something that I can get out the door a lot quicker and a lot easier. So one problem, one solution, okay? Okay, now, if you're not the expert, you know, interview somebody, partner with somebody, or buy the rights to somebody. Now, moving forward with the sales material. Now, the sales material, you know, to be fair, this is the #1 thing to focus on, right? Because everybody who comes to your website sees this first. They see the sales letter. This is the page that they have two options when people are here, right? Buy or don't buy. That's it. There's no other option to buy or don't buy. They either buy, they get a credit card, or they don't. Now, why this is so important? Because if you just get a sales letter better, then you increase conversion. So something right now we do is we split test a lot, okay? We use www.VWO, visualwebsiteoptimizer.com. We use VWO, and we split test our sales letters. Now, I haven't got enough time to really take you through how to write sales copy, but what I can say, let me just make sure if Peter is, let me just see if Peter's promoted. What are you promoted of mine right now, Peter, with this page? Let me see. Let me just see. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Peter's actually promoting my training called the Super Product. The Super Product actually trains how to interview people. So it gives you all of the templates, where to find people to interview, how to interview people, and it pretty much, it kicks ass, right? But down in there, what we actually have in here, let me go back here. What we actually have is a sales letter template. So I've actually had my head copywriter create a template which is fill in the blanks for you. So if you really want to make it simple, check out this sales material template, okay? Okay, and this is something that I really focus on with my coaching clients, is to help them here, because this is, you know, this is the big difference between making it big or not, right? The sales letter. Okay, automated website. So we've actually just built a piece of software that kind of does this for us. I'm not a tech person, so we actually just went and got some software to do this for us. But we use, we pretty much use, all we use is a domain, hosting, affiliate platform, and PayPal. That's pretty much it. So we use, you know, we got a domain name, some hosting. We use an affiliate program called jvzoo.com, and then we tie it in with PayPal. That's pretty much it. So we automate the website. So what that means is that every person who comes to our sales page and they purchase, the money then comes through to us, and they automatically get their product. All right. Okay. Now the cool thing, traffic. You know, I got something else to talk to you about, but with regards to traffic, I recommend there's 3 ways to get traffic. Okay. And the 3 ways to get traffic is, #1 is to buy it. #2 is to own it. #3 is to rent it. Okay, so buying it is pretty much your paid advertising. Owning it is your own mailing list. And then renting it is other people's mailing lists. Or just leveraging affiliates. Okay, and that's the one thing that I've really focused my whole business on over the last 9 years, is affiliates driving us traffic. Now, what we really focused on in the last year or so are a couple of things, actually. First of all, we focused on building a super list, which really is a list of customers And then secondly, we are focused on building a super funnel which becomes very attractive for affiliates to promote, okay? So what we do, we actually give 100% commissions away to our affiliates to promote for us. Now, does anybody know why I would be willing to give 100% of the money away to affiliates? Okay, let me know in the chat box if anybody knows that. And any questions till now, please fire them at me as well. Cool. So AJ said upsells, and Todd says back-end profits. Yes and yes. There you go. Kevin says you make the money from the back end. Perfect. Okay. Abraham says market to those who opt in. Elaine says build your list faster. John says you get to market to them over and again. You generate the lead. Okay. You build your email list. Jason says exactly. Okay. But let me just come down here and tell you something. And I get to email marketing. We'll get to email marketing in a little while. Okay. So there's the 6 stages. Is this good stuff up until now? Has this been helpful and insightful and just like giving you a glimpse to the business that we build? Cool. Okay. Brilliant. So what I would say next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually tell you about now. The next thing I'm going to explain is automation over delegation. So automation over delegation. What does that mean? Well, I am the biggest advocate of delegation. I am the guy who delegates everything. I mean, if you look at my business, I run a multi-million-dollar business, and I know almost nothing about what goes on inside of it, right, on a day-to-day basis because I don't want to. Now, I go to work on my business. I spend the time working on my business, innovating my business. What excites me is growing a company, okay? I mean, the day-to-day mechanics kind of gets very monotonous and boring, and I don't like it. It's not for me, I really like to go places. So delegation is key to be able to do as you please. Look, I'm going on vacation tomorrow. By the time I come back off vacation in a week's time, I want to have generated, every day I want to have generated 5 figures, okay? Every single day I'm on vacation, I'm not going to check anything. I'm just going to take a vacation, take a whole week off. And by the way, I'm the only person in my company who's not needed, just to put it into perspective. Now, I am needed for, innovation. I am needed for the coaching of my clients, which I do 2 groups a week. And I am needed for the marketing of the company. But then if I don't want to market the company and I don't want to innovate the company and I want to take a week off coaching, then there's nothing else for me to do. So the company will continue to run. The company will do tens of thousands of dollars a day, but I'm the only person who's not needed. And that's the position I would love for you to be in as well. So delegation is key, but automation before delegation. So if you can automate anything at all, make sure you do it. The great thing about this business, everything that I've spoken about, once you've set it up, once you've done the work and set up, and that's what I call a box concept. Basically, if you haven't picked a niche yet, you're in the niche box. If you were my coaching client, we've not speak about anything else. I wouldn't allow you to talk to me about email marketing or traffic. I'd say, well, listen, you're in the niche box. Let's focus on that. And once we get you out the niche box, we then go, okay, you're now in the information product box. That's all we speak about is the information box. And if you start talking to me about sales material, I'm like, whoa, cowboy, slow down. Let's get you out to the information product box. And that's what I do. I walk people through these boxes in a group environment, and I love it. I'm very passionate about it. I get excited by it, and again, very egotistical about creating more success stories than anybody else. So the point is that, as we move down here, everything, once you've set it up, everything can be automated or delegated. And that's what I love. So then you have an automated income stream on the internet. I think that's the most powerful thing that, look, just to go back, I don't know if you know any backstory about me, but I'm dyslexic. I have no school education. I worked on the building sites for most of my life, from school to, coming up to my 30s, until I was 24 or 25. I'm now 34, so, it's a whole different world where I am now over the last several years to where I was then. So it's just fascinating that there's this world that actually exists. You can build multiple streams of income on the internet. Still blows me away to this day. Okay, so what business are we in? Well, I spoke about we're in the information marketing business, but we're really in the lead business. And going back to the point I mentioned about having a super funnel and giving away all of the sale is the point of the sale is not to make the sale. The point of the sale is to acquire the customer. See, so that's the key here, is we're in the lead business. And if any of you really think you're in any other business, you need to think again. Look, Peter somehow, some way has captured your attention. I mean, Peter's in the lead business, and he's captured your attention, and he's brought you here, and for good grace and goodwill that you have turned up here, and hopefully this gives you a great insight that allows you to move forward and do tremendous things in your life. But if you try and do anything apart from generate leads, you're going to be in a bad situation until you start generating leads. So the point of the sale is not to make the sale. The point of the sale is to acquire the customer. So let's just look at the lead generating thing. Let's look at list building. There's actually two methods to list building, either free into paid or paid into free. And what do I mean by this? If you have a paid product, like as I do right now, like the super product, which Peter's promoting, the super product, well, if you go to lazynetworker.com and actually you'll get all of the bonuses, click the link here, go through Peter's link. If you actually go through that, where I'm getting free traffic. This traffic costs me nothing because I have an affiliate driving it to me. And that traffic's coming to a paid offer, okay? Now I'm able to do this. I'm able to generate free traffic into a paid offer because I'm able to give the affiliate 100% commissions, okay? So the affiliate drives the traffic and builds you a customer list. Are we clear? Okay, now, anybody got any questions till now at this point before I dive into the next stuff? Or is this just good stuff for you? And if Peter, if you've got any questions, just fire me too, dude.
Now, guys, what I want you to do is listen to exactly what Alex is talking about. We may not be in the strict term affiliate marketing, but a lot of the stuff that he's talking about relates to network marketing. Customers, free to paid, getting people to look at your offer, traffic, delegation. I talk to people all the time about outsourcing. I mean, a lot of these different things he's talking about are synonymous with what we're doing. So please pay close attention to the stuff he's saying. You may not, or you may be interested in affiliate marketing, but it's very, very close because with our program, National Wealth Center, we use a lot of the techniques that Alex uses, which is the 100% payout. Okay, so look at what he's talking about and use it as you see fit in whatever business you're doing, whether it's our business or any other business you're talking about, because there's a lot of good nuggets of information here for you.
Brilliant. Good stuff, Peter. So the cool thing is, say you've got a sales page, and by the way, Peter generates us a lot of customers. Peter is, Peter knows how to generate leads. So I'd listen to Peter as well. I just want to just put that out there. So the free into paid. Now the cool thing is, remember I said up here about the sales material. There's only two options people can do. They can either buy or they don't buy. Right? There's only two options. People come to your sales letter. They either buy or they don't buy. But there's something cool down here. Because when people are driving you free traffic to a paid offer, if the person does not buy, you can actually put a piece of Facebook retargeting code on your page, and you can cookie them, and then start to follow them all over Facebook. So who's ever done that? You've gone to a web page, and all of a sudden, wherever you go, whatever you looked at's been following you over the internet. Have you ever seen that before? It's just called retargeting. Right? But the cool thing is, if somebody comes to my sales page and they do not buy, the next time they go on Facebook, I'm advertising to them on Facebook for pennies on the dollar. I'm just retargeting them. Okay? Now we're able to generate, great leads from this. In fact, let me just show you. One of my campaigns here. So I'm inside of lead pages. I'm actually going to scroll down. Need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly show you this here. So this has got a 57% opt-in rate. Actually, not that, because that's not. Let me just go here. Let me look. Okay, look. So this is a retargeting. So this is a list building retargeting. So this is retargeting people who have come to my websites, right? So 12,570. We got 7,371 of them to join the list. 59% conversion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you the page. I just want to show you how simple the page is. 59% conversion, and that's my page there. Free download. Discover how to build a 10,000 mailing list for free in the next 90 days. Download here. Boom. So he enters the email address. 59% conversion. So the other way is that's free in the page. That's free traffic to a paid offer. Now, if you have a free offer, I don't recommend free traffic. I recommend paid traffic into a free offer. So it's the flip side. Paid traffic to a free offer. And how do we do this? We do this from Facebook, okay? We go to Facebook Ad Network, and we put up a squeeze page, like I just showed you here. We use leadpages.net. So for something, something like this, right? Simple squeeze page. I mean, it's not even the best, right? Look, like free cheat sheet. Download the super list method. 6 stages to build in a 10,000 list in less than 21 days for free. Download now. Right? We look at that. 21,000 people saw that. 11,900 entered their email address at a 50% opt-in rate. Right? Now, here's the cool things. Just a couple of things to mention to you. It gets a bit like technical or steps over one step, but it's simple. Right. Paid traffic to a free offer. We use Facebook to do that. We drive them to squeeze pages I showed you using lead pages. If somebody doesn't opt in, okay, if somebody does not opt in, then you can do retargeting on the squeeze page again and then go after them again for pennies on the dollar. Or you can do a blog post. So you go to Facebook and do a nice blog post. Kevin actually said, Facebook's becoming difficult to send traffic to an opt-in page. How do you get around this? Well, you send them to a blog post about list building and then go back and retarget them back to the squeeze page. Make sense, Kevin? That's how you can get around it. All right? Now,
guys, just think of how you can use that with your squeeze pages for your business and having a Facebook retargeting pixel on your squeeze page so you can constantly target to them. So even if they don't opt in, you can start hitting them with ads in Facebook so it'll track them back to your squeeze page. Brilliant, right?
Yep, absolutely. Okay, now I want to talk about something that really takes it to a whole other level, all right? So, email marketing. So, when we look at actually paid advertising, I don't know if you guys do a lot of paid advertising or not, but what I will say is, what I would do is, these are the key numbers to look at in a business. CACV. Does anybody know what that stands for? Let me know in the chat box. Does anybody know what that metric is? CACV. Let me know in the chat box. I'll give it a couple of seconds. Okay. CACV stands for customer acquisition, customer value. Okay, so that's the metrics. It's how much does it cost to buy a lead? How much is the lead worth? Okay, and then it's very simple math, isn't it? It's how much is the lead? How much does it cost? Right, so it's customer acquisition, how much does it cost? And customer value is how much is the lead worth? Really simple. But you can base a whole company on those two metrics. And when you know a buyer is a buyer is a buyer, so somebody who buys something will buy more of, normally, right? A buyer is a buyer is a buyer. That lead becomes worth more over time. So how much is the lead worth? And it becomes more over time, right? Okay, now there's something called a latency period. And this is the period between you acquire a customer or you acquire a lead to the point that it gives you money. Now, this is very important for cash flow because, if you're spending a bucket load of money, and when I say a bucket load of money, all of us are going to have a different perspective on bucket load. But, if you're spending a lot of money acquiring leads and the leads do not break even for 6 months, you're going to run into some cash flow problems. So that's what the latency period tells you is what's the period between the person that joins the list and actually, 2 seconds, the person joins the list and they give you money. So you want to break even. The point here is the latency is to break even as quick as possible. Like, really less than 7 days. Okay? Because then you'll never run out of cash flow, and then that lead becomes worth more over a period of time. Okay? So this is how you can really scale a business, because you can buy leads, break even very quickly, and then make profits from those leads as you're reinvesting to get more leads. So over a period of time, you have what we call a compounding interest, or a compounding effect of leads with a latency of customer value increasing. So it's very powerful. But if you want to look at it in its core, it's customer acquisition and customer value. Okay, perfect. Now, what's the best way to make sure you don't just break even, but you make a ton of cash? You want to sell high-ticket stuff, right? You want to sell expensive stuff to these people. And I don't care what industry you're in, there's always somebody who is going to want to spend more money. For whatever reason it may be, there is a percentage of that marketplace who will spend more. And that's where I really focus my attention on, is the people who want to spend the most money with me. I don't want to mess around with the people who spend the little amounts of money with me. I get a lot of those people. But my business then is focused on the people who want to spend a lot of money with me, and that's where I focus my time on helping them. And I want you to think about that the same in your business, okay? Who are the people who will spend the most money, and then you can help them the most, okay? And just on a note there, the person who invests the most, in my case, as I've studied from my coaching clients, the people who invest the most or are willing to invest the most have the most success. There's something amazing about that. But the people who go, oh, I don't really want to invest, I'd rather make some money first and then I will work out, then I'll spend a bit of money then. That person takes a long time to become successful. The person who goes, right, I'm investing in my success and I'm going to step forward to the mark, a person I see become successful very quick, or quicker than the others. So that's why selling high tickets is great, because you can get success stories quicker, right? So the people who have invested the most in me have become successful quicker than anybody else. Now, numbers. Let me just talk about some numbers here, right? An example. Let's just say that let's just say you go to Facebook and you buy leads off Facebook for $5 a lead. So it costs you $5 per opt-in, okay? For every person who joins the list, it costs you $5. And you buy 1,000 opt-ins. So you spend $5,000. You're $5,000 in the pocket. Do you think, let me know in the chat box, do you think that you can sell just one person in 1,000 a $5,000 offer to break even? Let me know in the chat box. Like, does anybody think you cannot? Just like one person in 1,000. Whatever you're giving them to opt in is very specific, like very similar to what they're going to pay the $5,000 for. Do you think you could do that? Okay. And what happens if you did this? And, what happens if you had a $25,000 package? What happens if you had a $10,000 package? What happens if you had all 3 different types of packages? Or let's just remove these packages here. Let's forget the 25 and the 10 for an example. let's just say it's a $5,000 package. Let's lowball ourselves. Let's say, okay, let's not call it high ticket. Let's just call it, mid-ticket, right? Let's say, I've got a mid-ticket program. It's $5,000, right? Can you sell 5 people in 1,000? Right, so you get a $20,000 ROI. Now, imagine spending. Who would spend $5,000 and if you could get $20,000 or $25,000 back out, right? So you got your 5,000 and plus 20. You with me? And this is how you can really scale it because you've got so much leverage. You're only looking for 5 sales out of 1,000 people. Now, what happens if you had 5,000 people or 25,000 people? And you kind of saw these numbers. Look, 5 people in 1,000 is not a long ask, is it? 5 people in 1,000 is not a long ask. Okay, cool. So there we have it. I've kind of gone through everything that I wanted to go through. I hope you've enjoyed this. I mean, any questions? We've covered a lot. But if you have any questions, please let me know. And Peter, if you've got any questions, let me know, my man. But that's pretty much what I've got for y'all. And I hope you've enjoyed the insight to how we've gone from a small company to a multi-million-dollar company with that there. What I've shared with you today.
Hey, Alex, I want to thank you very much for coming on, and I want to make sure that everybody understands what he has talked about and the similarities to network marketing and affiliate marketing and info products and so on. My business, Multiplex Systems, we've been in business since 1998, do very, very well. I've concentrated on information products, software, audio, video, and so on because of the leverage involved, because we can dictate the price, because once we build it or we create it, it's 100% profit to us, and we decide how we want to divvy up the money, just like Alex does in affiliate marketing. We give out 100%. So we also, which I didn't know exactly what you're going to talk about here, but funny how you talked about that, Alex, about the package levels, and that we have package levels going up to $7,500, right? So yep. $250, $1,000, and $3,500, $7,500. And that you can easily do that with these packages, and we give out 100% commission. So very similar to what Alex is talking about here, so I think you can really use a lot of the great information that he gave us here today to help you in your network marketing business, whether it's National Wealth Center or whatever other network marketing company you happen to be doing. Take it to heart. Now, back to what we were talking about before when we first started, thelazynetworker.com is the package I have that deals with Alex. It's into the super product that he has. He goes over much of the stuff in there, and he talked about some of the products in that package in there, and it's under $10. It's one time. You go in there, opt in, you get all the products, all the leads, all the opt-ins, over 46 products with that. It'll help you in any business you're doing. I had somebody come on that was typed in a question, hey, where can I get an ebook to give away for free? You got over 40 ebooks here, 43 ebooks actually, to help you and do that, dealing specifically with network marketing. You're also going to get the courses from Alex as well too, and all again for under $10, and you'll see all of that once you get to his page from the Lazy Networker. Well, does anyone have any specific questions for Alex before we call it a day? Please type it in. He's here. The guy's time is valuable as we are as well too. Let's hear it if you guys have any questions. And yes, this is recorded. This will be available for the people that get the Lazy Networker package. And also, Alex will be scheduling up one more webinar in the future, and we'll let the people that get the package know when that's going to be available as well too. Well, Alex, it looks like there's no other questions. I want to thank you very much for your time and coming on here and explaining all this. This was enlightening to me. I love the retargeting part. Just think about that, guys. If you have a lead capture page, you use the Facebook retargeting, you put a little pixel on there, and you can retarget traffic over and over and over again, highly targeted traffic, not just, okay, these are random people. These are highly targeted traffic that you're able to re-go and hit back again and again and again, and your opt-in rates will be much higher because they're targeted traffic, and then you're going to kind of reconstitute these leads over and over again, and eventually you'll get a higher percentage taking advantage of your offers, your deals, your opportunity, whatever you happen to be doing. So thanks a lot, Alex. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for coming on. I want to appreciate everybody's time here and call it a day. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, guys. Pleasure to be here. Take care. Peace and love. Alex Jeffereys signing out.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Catch you later.